We are living in a world today that is very fragile, and there's a lot of uncertainty. And I think we have an obligation and a responsibility as a company to add value to humanity. And if I could say it in my own parlance, this is a time where I think we as private citizens and as business people need to build bridges, not walls.
Is that why you announced the hiring of 10,000 refugees earlier this year?
For me, that decision was not a political decision. It was a decision based on the values of our company and our guiding principles. I believe very strongly that your station in life, your sexual preference, the color of your skin, the country you were born in, should not define the opportunities that we have as people. And if Starbucks as a company can create an environment where the entrepreneurial spirit and the opportunity for everyone is based on merit, then I think we're doing a pretty good job. And that's what I want to try and do as a company.
Do you see the fabric of America changing?
I'm still very, very optimistic about America. We clearly are going through a change and inflection point politically, but I am the quintessential optimist about the promise of America, the American dream, and I want to do everything I can to advance that and be a symbol for American entrepreneurship and also a values-based company.
Do you think a lot of CEOs will follow suit in what you're doing?
I think more and more people recognize that we have a collective responsibility as business people, not just to make money, but to add value back to our society and the people that we employ.
How should big listed CEOs deal with the Trump administration?
I can't speak for other CEOs. I can only speak for myself, and I want America to succeed and do everything I can to be of help.
Are you sad you're stepping down as CEO?
Well, this has been planned for quite some time, but I'm stepping down to do something quite exciting, and that is build an ultra-premium brand, a Starbucks Reserve, build these roasteries, and most importantly, enter Italy.
And that's what how much of this is actually a sense of personal achievement that you've entered Italy?
Well, I think for me, I was talking to my kids, my wife's traveling with me. This is a very, very emotional moment for me. I've waited a long time to do this. The post office site, I feel like it was just meant to be, waiting for us. So this is a pretty significant milestone for me, personally.
Do you travel and speak to politicians a lot in Europe?
Yes, I do, and I'm trying, in a sense, to understand the world, to bring my own understanding and sensibility. I've been asked to speak to many places. I'm speaking at the university this afternoon, and to be an ambassador for the country and also try and demonstrate a high degree of sensibility about the things that I think are really important to build a great enduring society, and that is to embrace humanity. And once again, not to repeat myself, but this is a time in the world to build bridges, not walls.
Howard, we spoke to the Austrian Chancellor just 2 days ago on our show, and he was mentioning Starbucks because of taxes.
Yes.
You've been embroiled in taxes. How do you respond to that criticism?
Well, I think without criticizing any particular person or municipality, sometimes a company that is iconic as Starbucks gets pulled into things that the whole story is not really told. We paid 18 million pounds of tax last year in the UK. I think that is emblematic of our commitment to do things the right way. I personally believe 100% in transparency and want to do everything we can to make sure that there's trust in everything we do, and we're an open book.
Does it impact your customers, the perception? I'm thinking of taxes or refugees, or do you do it as a CEO no matter what?
Well, we want to pay fair and equitable taxes. Let's put that aside 100% of the time, and never do anything else that would even remotely be inconsistent with being ethical and doing the right thing. With regard to the decision about refugees or things of that nature, I think it's important to embrace your core purpose and your reason for being in all aspects of the business. And leadership and being a strong leader can't be when it's convenient. It's easy to be a great leader when you have the wind at your back. It's a little harder when you have the wind at your face. And I think leadership is defined many, many times when you have to make a tough but just decision. And, we employ over 330,000 people, and what question I ask myself when we are making tough decisions is this decision going to make our people proud? And that's the litmus test. And I think our profitability and our financial success as a public company in 25 years is a record of incredible achievement. And that achievement is based on the fact that we have done the right thing in achieving the fragile balance between profit, social impact, and being a values-based company. We're not perfect, we make mistakes, but our heart, our soul, and our commitment to humanity is always at the front.